I don't know what made cremation such a hot button topic, but I want to make sure we have the correct analysis, because with the incorrect analysis, someone can easily dispute it and then get the wrong idea. So let's listen to this. And I'll say at the end of the video, the real reason why you shouldn't do cremation.
You're not supposed to cremate. Where is it in the Torah?
Not supposed to is the important part, because it doesn't say it's a sin. It doesn't say it's not allowed. It's not supposed to. Maybe. Let's see.
Great question. I'll give you two sources. You may not like my answer, so hang to the end so I could explain.
So I'll just jump to the end. At the end, he says, based on what's written in the Torah, you have to look at the oral tradition, and that helps you also. But I'll explain why it doesn't really help at the end.
Genesis 3:19, it says, "Your dust, and you shall return to the dust." Our sages explained that that means that we should allow the body to naturally return to its source so that the soul could transition smoothly and to return to its source.
Okay, return to its source. First of all, that's a Zohar type of idea. But if you want to go to spiritual idea, cremation is not a problem. You take the ashes, you put it in the ground. No one says keep it in a jar on your mantle. Let's go on.
In Deuteronomy 21:23, it talks about capital punishment, and the criminal should be immediately buried after he's killed. In the ancient civilizations, they'd keep a person hanging as a warning to others. Judaism says, no, the body needs to be returned to the ground as soon as possible so that soul can smoothly go on its journey to the next world.
The verse in Deuteronomy is telling you that's true. You should not leave a body hanging on the tree and on the gallows, and it even says that actually should be buried. But it just says buried generally. It doesn't say buried as opposed to do not cremate. It's saying, yes, a person who will suffer execution because of the sins still gets a proper burial. Because in the ancient world, cremation was something that was used for heroes. As we're going to see right now, what he's talking about in King Saul.
King Saul, who's killed by the Pelishtim, and they burn his body, and the sages explain that that was done as an insult because Jewish people don't burn their dead.
Okay, that's incorrect on 2 points. Number one is the Philistines did not kill King Saul. King Saul actually killed himself. Second of all, he was actually found by Israelites. After they put his armor and they sent it all around the Philistine territories to celebrate their victory, then a whole bunch of Israelites came and they actually got the body and they burnt it. And it appears to be that kings of those times actually were burnt. The real reason there shouldn't be cremation is because we're trying to have minagavos, meaning the custom of our forefathers. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, all their spouses were all buried. Joseph made sure to be buried, and they carried his bones out. So there is definitely something to a custom to be buried, and that's been the custom forever.